Good evening. I hope I find you well on this drizzly day and bit of dry for a bit, but it's not great. So we start off with the usual way with the Our Father. Oh no, that was the morning. You see the way the old mind goes, hymns. Sweetheart of Jesus, fount of love and mercy, today we come thy blessing to implore. Oh, touch our hearts, so cold and so ungrateful, and make us love thee more and more each day. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Sweetheart of Jesus, make us pure and gentle, and teach us how to do thy blessed will, to follow close the print of thy dear footsteps. And when we fall, sweetheart, oh, love us still. Sweetheart of Jesus, we implore. Oh, make us love thee more and more. Up there now, Sacred Heart of Jesus, our Blessed Mother. How are you, Blessed Mother? Chilly today. Jesus was keeping the sun, or God the Father was keeping the sun hidden. Put the snows out once or twice. It was very watery. So we'll sing a little hymn. Now, sing a little hymn. Oh, let me think. Let me think. Hail, Queen of Heaven, the ocean star, guide of the wanderer here below. Thrown on life's surge, we claim thy care. Save us from peril and from woe. Mother of Christ, star of the sea, pray for the wanderer, pray for me. O gentle, chaste, and spotless maid, we sinners make our prayers to thee. Remind thy Son that he has paid the price of our iniquity. Virgin most pure, star of the sea, pray for the sinner, pray for me. Keep an eye on things, Blessed Mother. Yeah, keep an eye on things. Now, Jesus, I'm looking at you, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me. Little aspiration, just to say it during the day, that type of thing. So, how did you fare out today, wherever you were? I hope you weren't drowned and you were going about, because there were some heavy showers and it was a bit chilly. My late wife used to go to a house when they were collecting um, for some causes, tickets or something. And there was Protestant ladies, and very correct. I think it was in June they called one time, and the lady said, "Chilly for June, isn't it?" And my late wife used to use that expression, "chilly for June." I started using it when I bought it to them, even if it's what is this? This is our chilly for June, because it was chilly today. I had to turn on the heat there a while ago. I was in the boarding school you had to do this. to keep warm because the radiators that wouldn't heat anything. Big old-fashioned looking yokes. No matter if you put your hands on them, it'll be cold. The heat was miserable, and then there was all these terrace floors, so there was no such thing. Carpet was a scarce commodity. You were freezing all the time in the winter. You just couldn't. I couldn't. I don't remember ever being warm. Anyways, that's the past. We're in the present, aren't we? But we're only looking back on it just in a casual way and all the rest of it. But anyways, I had a few chores to do today. First of all, I had to get some little tabs that I run out of, and when I brought a little box down into the chemist, and now Donna wasn't there. She's the McQuaid's chemist. The other lady, very nice lady. Can't think of her name. We call her Jennifer. And she come out and she gave me a different one. Said this little box that you brought in is a lower dose and it's 4 years old. Well, so you wasn't using too much of these. I have 2 boxes, so maybe I'd brought down the box that was older than the other one. But suffice to say, she see, and she gave me a packet and I said, look at her, Deborah, see, that's the way they are now. And of course, follow instructions. I don't take these tablets. They're not sleeping tablets, they're tablets. So if you go, if your ankles swell a bit, you go to the toilet quite regular with these. When you take one of these, you're going every time you blow your nose practically. But today, I was busy, so I got that after my prayers this morning. I got that, and I rang the people that I get the central heating oil or kerosene, it's called, Galligan's, and I ordered 500 litres, so it's 500 euros. It's a euro a litre, which is, I thought it was dear. It used to be cheaper, but funny, isn't it? And these houses now that don't have any fires or nothing, we have a fire here, but I don't use it. We used to use it when Julia was alive. I had a job of, well, she cleaned it great because every time I cleaned it seemed to go somewhere where it shouldn't. So she did that, but I had to fetch the coal and all the rest of it, but I didn't mind it. We used to get 10 bags at a time, so we wasn't running out of it. Anyways, I was then I ordered the coal and then I paid for it, so it'd be delivered the next couple of days. I was going to get it filled up, but we'll see. I hope I'm here when they come, that I'll be able to see the button to measure and see what more it needs. And if it needs more, I might just order it as well to have it full, so for the winter. It's always as well, isn't it? It gives you a bit of peace. Anyways, so I did that, and then I went up to my friend Tommy Fahy. I got a couple of little scratches in the car. One when I was calling for this individual where the Millbrook, where the road has been done up, and I had to go in. I couldn't park on, the way I normally did. To go into it was blinking drive, but it's very awkward. It's overgrown, this, that, and the other. But I know when I was coming out, I think I'd scraped, and I saw the scraped the side a bit. I remember one time when I was waiting for some lunatic was flying, probably selling drugs, and he was a bit of a parking off the side of the road on the road, but not deep enough that you could. And my mirror was interfered with. It hit the mirror. So, I mean, that'll give you a bit of a fright. So I'm not calling there anymore because I'm not going to be goodness get my car injured and all the rest of it. It's not worth it. There's a car there, but it seems to be out of oil more than nothing. Little scut of a thing that I wouldn't touch with a 40-foot pole. So anyway, then as I said, go up to Tommy, and he examined the thing, and there's one in the front that my friend Oliver was driving it. I don't know what's happened there, that it's lucky enough the sensor is not damaged because he checked it. But I have to leave it up to him on Monday morning at 9 o'clock. He would probably bring me back down in it or maybe in one of his own. And so he'll have it all day, so I won't be having it until he won't probably bring it down the following morning. But he's good, like Tommy is good. We had a bit of a chat. His daughter was there. He was telling me she bought a house and cost a lot of money in an area that I know. I won't say where it is, but because he told me it. Anyways, and we had a bit of a chat, and but he thought he thinks the climate change or something to do with the whatever it is, but I don't follow that. I don't believe in that, so I didn't express it. Didn't have a discussion about that. We had a bit of a chat and had a few jokes. His son Paul works as a big job in Guinness. He was he used to work on C&D dog food, and he was very good. I dealt with him when I was doing it, when I was doing the dog food, and they were producing it. And there was another lad there too from McNamee. He was from Old Castle as well, and get on very well with him. And but then they put in new equipment, and instead of improving production, it actually went the other way. So whoever organised that needed to be sort of say, "There's the door, don't come back." And then they had a fire one Sunday night of all times, and there was damage done. And when I was finished with it, but the pound size tins that I used to get, they no longer produce that there. And then Larry Goodman took it over. So Paul was transferred to Denmark or somewhere like that. And he seemed to be working 7 days a week. He was often called to go to London. Like he didn't seem to have a time to bless himself, so he left and got a good job with the the crowd representing the bakers, the people that bake bread. He got a good job there, and then he went from there to Guinness, the Diageo that owns Guinness. He did a good job there, a very good job, kind of a manager of some kind. But his father was telling me now he's on, and though he's not expected, women get 6 months maternity leave, and Guinness being kind of always ahead of everything. I mean, they had medical care for staff years ago and all the rest of it. And I think it was the 1960s that Catholics then could assume management positions and all that. Before that, it was they could only be working on the labouring end of it. And manager I had when I was doing the insurance, his father was a foreman there. They used to make the cakes and that, but they don't do that. But now Catholics can assume good jobs, and he's a good job there now, Diageo. But he's on 6 months paternity leave, and I said to Tommy, I said, is his wife expecting a baby or something? No. When the women get it, then the men look for it. So whether he had to take it. He didn't want it, but they have to take it. So they're ahead of everything, like as regards that. But isn't that a kind of stupid in a way that men, that unions there, they get too much power. This is the way they abuse it, I think. Um, but and Tommy thought it was ridiculous that it's a recipe for disaster, and that all the expenditure that they're spending here, there, and yonder, the government is absolutely outrageous. And the county council are spending money in Navan. They're doing more work on Navan for the past 15 or 20 years. There's no end to it. They're putting down these paving slabs, taking up ones that was there, putting down and flower beds everywhere. They want a fleet of men to manage them. It seems a very strange way to run a town, a county town. So it's disgraceful, quite frankly. You can't go about a park. you have to think where you're going to make sure that you're not going to be going around the world for sport. I did it one day there. I was trying to go to the car park. You think you get to it, you have to go a certain way. Oh, it's just the worst I ever saw. You can't turn right and you can't turn. It's just awful. I'd hate to live there. Thank God I don't, but I had to go up there yesterday. But I got my work done. But today, as I say, I was busy enough in the morning, and then I did a bit of physical work outside. Bye now, and enjoy the rest of your evening.